Zotero 6 was released in March 2022, which was claimed as the biggest upgrade in Zotero's history. Zotero 6 introduces an array of new features. The most exciting features are the built-in PDF reader and the new note editor. We will see how to use them in this video. Specifically, in this video, we will cover how to mark up PDFs with highlights, notes, and image annotations. How to add annotations to Zotero notes with automatic citations. How to set other items directly in notes. And how to insert notes into your Word with active Zotero citations. Until Zotero 6, users had to use external readers such as Preview or Adobe Reader to read and annotate their PDF files. Zotero 6 now includes a PDF reader. When you double-click a PDF file, it opens in an additional tab inside the Zotero window. You can have multiple PDF files open. You can go back and forth between Zotero library and one or several PDFs. Now we will see how to highlight text, add sticky notes, and do image annotations with Zotero's built-in PDF reader. To highlight text in the PDF, select the Highlight Text button, it looks like a pen, and select the desired color for the highlight. There are 8 different highlight colors. Mark the text. The highlighted text will automatically be copied into the annotation pane on the left. On the toolbar, the very left button, you can toggle the sidebar on or off as you wish. To add a sticky note with your own comments, select the Add Note button. It looks like a piece of paper. Click into the text where you would like to add the note and start typing. Another way to add a sticky note is to add comment to a highlighted text block when the sidebar is on. To annotate a chart or image from the PDF, use the Select Area button. It looks like a square within a square. And drag your cursor across the area of the chart or image. This is like making a snapshot of the selected image. Annotated images are saved as files within your Zotero data directory and sync the same as other attachment files. They count against your file storage quota. I have noticed the image resolution is not affected by how the PDF is zoomed in or out. Make sure that your annotations, sticky notes, and snapshots refer to the correct page numbers. If you need to adjust the page numbers, click on the vertical ellipsis and select Edit Page Number and change it to the appropriate number or range. All of your annotations, sticky notes, and snapshots or image annotations should be saved automatically. There's no save button for these functions. Annotations, they don't appear when the PDF is opened in an external PDF reader. If I locate the PDF file within Zotero library, Show in Library, Show File, I open the file with Preview. You don't see the annotations because Zotero stores PDF annotations separately from the PDF file in its Zotero database, not the PDF file itself. This makes it easier to synchronize annotations for PDFs shared within a group. You can export a copy of the PDF with annotations embedded by using File, Save As within the built-in PDF reader, or Going back to Zotero library and select the PDF file, go to File, Export PDF. Now if you open with Preview, you will see the annotations, sticky notes, and image annotations. PDF annotations added in an external PDF reader will appear read-only in the Zotero PDF reader. If I open this PDF file, you will see these annotations added in an external PDF reader. On the sidebar, you will see the Lock button. You can go to File, Import Annotations, Continue. After import annotations, you will see these annotations become editable. Next, we will see how to add annotations to Zotero notes with automatic citations. On the toolbar to the very right, this is Item button. It opens Item pane. This is Note button. It opens Note pane. When you don't have a note open, the Add to Note option will be grayed out. Click on the plus button, choose Add Item Note. On the Annotations sidebar, choose which annotation you want to add to the note. Add to Note. Annotations added to the note aren't just plain text. They will automatically include links back to the PDF page. Left-click anywhere inside the annotation, click on Show on Page. You will see the annotation is highlighted. This link in the annotation allows you to quickly find the original location to see the context of the annotation. You can unlink the annotation. Then when you left-click anywhere inside the annotation, nothing shows up. Annotations also include citations that you can later add to a Word, LibreOffice, or Google Doc document with one of the word processor plugins. When you click inside the citation, Show Item will show the item in Zotero library. Edit Citation will pop up the right dialog bar. Go to Page will go to the beginning of the page. Click on Return to Notes List. Notes don't really have titles. The heading that you see above your note text is the title of the parent item. You cannot edit that heading. Notes are listed in the notes list by the first line, so you can title them by adding an appropriate first line. Click on the plus button inside Note pane and choose Add Item Note from Annotations. This will add all the annotations from the PDF file. When a note is created from annotations, the first line of the annotation, or you call the first line the heading, it says Annotations, Date and Time. So here's Annotations, Date and Time. The first line becomes the heading of that note. It will be easier to find the note if you rename the heading to something more meaningful, like Summary of the Annotations. In this example, I will type in Y figures and how to use it effectively. When I go back to Note List, you will see the first line has become the title of this note. Next, let's see how to insert notes into Word with active Zotero citations. With the latest Zotero Word plugin, a new Add Note button is added on the Zotero toolbar. It lets you insert any Zotero notes directly into the document. Click on Add Note button. Zotero will prompt you to first choose a citation style if you just started a new document, or if you don't have any citations in the document yet, or just use the default one and click OK. Then a list of notes will appear, which you can choose from, or from the yellow dialog bar, you can search your notes in your Zotero library. When you select the note, the annotations in the note will be inserted into the document, along with citations to the original document. In other words, citations in the notes, including those generated from PDF annotations, will remain active, so they will automatically be added to your bibliography. Let's add one more note. Go to Add Note. I will choose why figures and how to use it effectively. Once I chose this note, all of the annotations in the note is added. Currently, there's no way to select individual annotations in the note. Say, I have this annotation already. If I don't want this to be included, you have to manually delete it. In addition, the refresh button on Zotero toolbar only refreshes citation information, not notes. If you have any updates in your notes in your Zotero library, when you click on refresh, it will not update your Word document. There's one more thing I want to mention about the PDF viewer. In the upper right corner, there are two buttons. The left is Item button. Click on it. It opens up the item pane. As many articles include bibliographic information on the first page, this will assist you in verifying the metadata that was imported by Zotero, title, author, so on and so forth. The right button is the Notes button. Click on it. It opens the Notes pane. You can click to open any notes listed and edit it. You can go back to Notes pane. You can also click on the top plus button to add an item note, or click on the lower plus button to add a standalone note. Next, we will talk about the new note editor, how to use Zotero as a note-taking tool. A note in Zotero is just a formatted text file. Notes may be attached to existing items as child notes, or can be standalone items in your library that is not attached to any items. Like this is a child note, it's attached to this journal article. This is a standalone note that is not attached to any items. Notes are synced along with item metadata. They do not count against your Zotero file storage quota. With the new note editor, you can use notes to keep track of key ideas in your readings, quotations of interest, to-do list, and your new ideas and thoughts as you're reading and working through materials. Within the new note editor, on top, you will see a toolbar. The first button is Format Text. You will see formatting options similar to Word or any text editors. You can change text color. You can highlight text in 8 different colors. You can clear formatting, insert link, insert citation, or find and replace. Assume over here I have a sentence like people can learn better from the combination of figures and text than from just text. I want to insert a citation. I'll just click on Insert Citation button, this plus button. Then find your item, insert it. So you see the citation has been inserted into your note, And remember, this citation will remain active when you insert the note to your Word document. At the bottom of the note editor, you will see you can add tags. You can tag your notes just the same way as you tag the items. At the upper right corner of the note editor, you will see ellipsis button. Click on it. You can choose Edit your note in a separate window. This is really convenient and flexible when you want your note window to be floating and be where you want it to be. Edits are automatically saved. When you are done, you can just close the window. You can also use standalone notes for outlining. Create a new standalone note. Remember, the first line becomes the note title. I will call it Poster Creation Guide Outline. Click the ellipsis button and click Edit in separate window. We want to edit this standalone note in a separate window because the drag and drop feature will not work in the standard layout. I will reset Zotero interface to make room for the standalone note window. I'm going to hide the note pane within Zotero interface as it's a duplicate of the separate window. I'm just going to drag the vertical divider to the right. With this standalone note in a separate window, from the Zotero library, you can drag items and notes into the note. From the PDF viewer, you can drag annotations and non-annotation PDF text into the note. Once you have the text in the note, then you can drag them around as blocks to rearrange them. Meanwhile, the note editor lets you type around them, flesh them out, add list, and other formatting. Let's see how it works in details and in an example. I will drag judging criteria note to the note. Next, I'm going to drag for design principles note to the note area. Next is poster is made of text graphics and white space note. I'm going to apply some formatting. Next, I'm going to drag some items to the standalone note. First is this Poster Award 2005. Next is this book item. Next is this Guide to Effective Poster Design. Next, from the PDF viewer, I'm going to drag some annotations and some non-annotation PDF text to the standalone note. Say this annotation and this non-annotation PDF text. Maybe another annotation from a different article. I can also apply some formatting, make this bulleted list. I can drag blocks of text around, say this one, if I want to put it at the end. I can do that. I can tap around the text, say poster judging criteria, applying 4 design principles. The idea behind this outlining is to make it possible to go from annotation to notes to a draft that can be inserted into a document with active Zotero citations. With the PDF viewer and the new note editor, you can use Zotero as your all-in-one research app. Your workflow of reading, annotating, notes-taking, outlining, drafting can now run smoothly with Zotero 6. Have fun using Zotero!